So this question comes from Kaya. It says, "Hi Glenn, I've lost my goal mojo. I've been setting silly, unrealistic goals for decades, then failing to deliver on them. Every time I go through this cycle, my self-confidence takes another beating. I want to commit to the program and the process, but I'm such a serial goal setter and goal failer that I'm not sure how to motivate myself to buy into the process again. Any ideas?" Well, what I would say there is that I had the same goal setting burnout as you. So I worked at my first job was at an interdisciplinary weight management clinic where I ran the psychology component of the weight management clinic. And as far as weight management clinics go, that's not the approach that we do anymore, but it was a good clinic. So it wasn't recommending really crazy weight losses. It had doctors, dietitians, psychologists, exercise physiologists, nurses. It was an interdisciplinary clinic. Um, and I just found that process of setting goals with people, seeing them lose weight and then regain it all is just, after 3 or 4 years, it became very demotivating. And so I stopped setting goals with people for ages. I did a more of like a health at every size, weight neutral approach, and found that worked better. People didn't get those like up and down Nike swooshes, that kind of dieting cycle that they were getting before. And so that was better, but people still kind of, the word I use is they were kind of floating. It's like they didn't have any of that yucky dieting stuff that we talk about. They had a better relationship with food and movement, but they hadn't really reached their goal. They hadn't actually gotten where they're in a better place than they were, but they hadn't gotten where they wanted to go. So after a bit of experimenting, a lot of experimenting with my clients, I came up with this whole person goal setting approach, and it works a lot differently. So what I would say to you is, Kai, what you've said is that you have been setting unrealistic goals and failing them every time. And what I would say to you is, let's do something different. Because maybe we haven't actually done this before, haven't actually set realistic, holistic, sustainable goals. So I'd say that I wouldn't be interested in helping you try and set unrealistic goals and then fail them again, but I am interested in helping you do something different. One way you'll know that it's different is when you get your whole person goals right, they'll feel different. So they will feel like, yes, this is stretching me a little bit, and yes, this is motivating. Like, I want this in the future. My life is going to be better. I'm going to be happier, healthier, whatever it is when I get there. So they will be motivating and they will stretch you, but they won't have that pressure. And if they do have that, oh, I'm feeling like I'm going to have to restrict myself with my food, or well, I'm feeling like this is just going to give me the most stressful year achieving this goal, or you're having serious big doubts, then we haven't got it right yet. So I would say we're going to do something different. And so we need to acknowledge that we're doing something different. And how will you know it's different? You know it when it actually feels different. So it should actually feel like, oh, actually, yeah, actually, that'd be really good if I got there. But actually, you know what? I think I could probably do that, which is not necessarily a common feeling that we have when we set our own goals. So it should feel different.